Hey, I'm CK.
Hi guys, it's Hamish coming.
Hello, my name is Audrey Fox.
Hi everyone, hope you're keeping safe. I've been asked to pop in this week because it's been a while since I've been in an episode. I think it was before the lockdown now when we were all in the office. So back in January we all sat in the office and we had a good talk about what we wanted to do in 2020 and how we wanted to support the team more. And one of the things we thought of was we put together a personal development review that we sent out to the team. So the team could tell us, what they think their strengths are, where they want help, where they think their weaknesses are, and what the goals sort of were with the writing, what they wanted to achieve with it, whether they wanted, something to build up a portfolio or, to focus on a specific area. So we last week we've had the majority of them back over the past couple of months, and last week we sat together on Discord and went through them and sort of set goals for the team, and it was really nice reading some of the feedback that we got about the opportunity we've given people, and there's just the nice comments the team had to say. So the first batch of feedback went out, and we had a couple of emails back about that, thanking us for the support and for the advice we're given, and for some of our writers it was they wanted to write more for us, and maybe have a regular feature that gives them something to write each month. So we had some suggestions and some ideas, and so we've got some new content coming to the site over the next couple of months, which I'm looking forward to you all seeing. As well as the new content, by the time this comes out, I will have announced an exciting new thing for JumpCut, which is the JumpCut magazine. So the JumpCut magazine is something that I've been working on behind the scenes for quite a while, and some of you may have seen the sort of magazine covers I did every month, just like a mock magazine cover for JumpCut that we pinned a tweet and often did a thread in for the content that comes out that month. So I bought some proper software, I've been tinkering with it, and I'm excited to get that going. The magazine will be another way we can support our writers. I mean, we have our Patreon at the minute, and we can't thank our patrons enough for all their support every month, especially those that continue to support us throughout this. So the magazine will be free to our patrons. It'll be a downloadable PDF that they'll get. At the minute, with the magazine will be every other month, because what we're doing is we're not going to fill the magazine with reviews. We're going to sort of set a theme and then get the team to write features and think pieces, and we're going to be trying our best to get interviews around that sort of area. So issue 1, which comes out on the 1st of June, all going to plan, we'll be focusing on directorial debuts, and we already have a few commissions ready, and people writing from outside the team, because when I announced it to the patrons, we invited them to come and pitch to us, so we can commission some more pieces. And that offer will have also been extended to everyone on Friday when I did when I'm about to do the tweet announcing the magazine to everyone. So the hope is that this magazine, the patrons will get it for free because they already support us, and then it will be going up on our website. And I think the plan is that we'll make it a minimum donation of like £2-3, and obviously it can be more. And then you'll get it as a downloadable PDF. And it's not going to be content that's on the website already. It's going to be brand new stuff that you can't find on the website. There might be the odd review here or there that, if it's relevant, we'll do sort of like a throwback to it, or, we'll put it in for context. But it's going to be brand new stuff. It's not going to be on the website. It's only going to be in the magazine. I'm going to try my best to present it as best I can. So it's really exciting. It's something I've been eager to do for quite a while. And I know Jacob's sort of goal when JumpCut was born was to sort of develop it and grow, and a magazine was on the cards. And while it will be digital for the time being, we are looking into sort of printing options, especially like local printers in Sheffield, and seeing what sort of the demand is for it, and whether there is a demand for it, and if there is, sort of price things up and see where we go from there. So it could be a physical magazine that you hold in your hand at some point, which is incredibly exciting for us. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say this week. I just want to say again a massive thank you to the patrons for your support. And if you've watched the previous in the studios, you'll have seen that Jess, Fia, and Corey have all stepped up in their roles, and basically taken a lot of my role with them, and they're doing a fantastic job, and I can't thank them enough. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hey, I'm CK, I'm a creator, writer, filmmaker, and I specialise in unscripted films showing remarkable interactions between strangers. And thank you to Sam and Jake for inviting me to chat today. And they said, CK, we'd love you to share 2 or 3 minutes of what you're up to for episode 8. I think it's episode 8. And yeah, just tell us what you're up to. And I was going to do that, but then I thought, you know what? I prefer to use this opportunity to ask you a question. The question is thus: on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you sit on the fear of self-promotion scale? On a scale of 1 to 10. How do you feel about putting your art out there, your work out there, your hobby, your preferred thing in the world, whether it's filmmaking, whether it's writing, whatever? How do you feel about putting it out there, tweeting about it, telling everybody about it? 1 is, yeah, I'm totally fine with self-promotion. 10 is, hate it, can't stand it, I would rather eat feet than self-promote. Where do you sit on that scale? And this is a question I've been asking a lot of my creative friends over the last 2 years, I guess, and it actually inspired a documentary that I recently put out. Maybe Sam can show a clip of my new documentary now.
Listen, hey, quick question. Is the manager or manageress available?
Yes. Let's grab him real quick.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Just 1 moment.
I know and care about so many of these hidden stars, and having spent the last 2 years encouraging and nudging them forward, I figured I'd put my money where my mouth is and create something that they and all shy artists can watch occasionally and think, well, if CK's willing to do that to push his art, maybe today I can do something uncomfortable too, to get mine out there. And yeah, I'm fascinated by it, and I think one of the reasons is so many of my friends or clients who used to hire me when I used to photograph a lot of singer-songwriters is I just became acutely aware of how fearful artists are to share the one thing that they love the most, because apparently it looks in bad taste. And I actually observed that trait in myself, like the fear, like I want to put something, have I tweeted too much this week, have I tweeted too much this day, this afternoon? And to be fair, I still have those thoughts, and I'm constantly trying to push through it and just put it out there. And this is one of the things I love most about the guys at JumpCut, Sam, Jake, everybody. They're just, if you look, when they launched the Kickstarter campaign for I Love You Guys, like, they were relentless. God knows how many tweets they sent in any given hour, never mind day, and they're always tagging people in the hope that they'll retweet it, and that might annoy some people, but I'm like, I love that, because it's so rare. It's so rare to see that level of belief and commitment to your art and just throwing it out there, and it was so refreshing, and more so because they're from Sheffield as I am, and I just never see that in Sheffield. You very rarely see anybody trumpeting what they're doing, so it's just so refreshing, and I would be stunned if their commitment to all that buzz and hype and marketing, I'd be surprised if it doesn't lead to something great at the end of it. And I've become increasingly aware the older I get that the more you put out there, the more you'll get back, which, by the way, I am going to do a little bit of self-promotion, which leads me neatly to a blog post that I've just actually published, which is called 3 Things My Film's US Premiere Taught Me. And I was in San Diego this time last year, exactly 365 days ago, and it was for the US premiere of my debut short film, 61 Hugs, and I learned a lot about self-promotion through that entire campaign. So I welcome you to do 2 things for me today. 1, go and read that blog, see if you're late to anything on my website, and 2, let me know where you sit on that scale, your fear of self-promotion. 1, no fear, happy to do it. 10, hate it, give me the feet. Cheers, guys.
Hello, my name is Audrey Fox. I am the assistant editor at JumpCut Online. My job is mostly to help Fiona, who is our head editor, sort of give all of the articles and reviews that we have a little bit of fine-tuning along the way, so that we can give you all the best content possible. What else? I also write, some reviews for JumpCut, primarily film festivals, so you'll see a lot of coverage from film festivals from me. I don't know. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I have a cat named Flower. She's somewhere around here. I was gonna try to lure her over with a treat, but I gave up on that. I love film, I love television, I love reading, I love theater, all that fun stuff. I work at Harvard. I feel like this is kind of feeling like a dating video. I'm sorry. I know that's my fault. I'm bringing that attitude to it, but so I'm very excited to do some editing with JumpCut and obviously continue writing, and thank you all for reading. Oh, she came over. This is Flower. Say hello, Flower. She hates it. She loves it. So anyway, as I was saying, I am very excited to bring you all wonderful content moving forward, and thank you so much for reading everything that we put out at JumpCut. We obviously could not do it without you. So, I will catch you later.
Hi guys, it's Hamish coming to you from lockdown. For those of you who don't know, I run HCMovieReviews. We're a film blog, and we're one of JumpCut Online's partner sites. So I guess I'm just going to talk a wee bit about what it's been like running the blog from lockdown. Normally we would cover most of the cinematic releases, whether that be big blockbusters or smaller independent films, but obviously during this time there just haven't been any. So at first we sort of thought we would maybe struggle for content and films to review, but we've been really lucky in that Netflix and Disney Plus, loads of other streaming platforms have been really good at releasing new movies, new TV shows, so we've had loads of time to look at those, cover those. The team have been really good at putting their thoughts together for those reviews, so we've actually had loads of content to look at and review, which has been good. We also covered the first ever Celador Film Festival, which was awesome. It was really well timed in the strangest way possible, that was planned for this period of lockdown, so that was great. Gave us a chance to watch all these amazing short films across a weekend, so that was a really good success, and we were able to review all those films, so go check out our thoughts on those if you want. And there's been so much great content going around from everyone, so you shouldn't be bored with nothing to watch. There's plenty to read, lots of good reviews, lots of YouTube videos and podcasts. On the podcast front, definitely check out Jumpcast's Try Quizzard tournament, which I myself took part in. I won't reveal how well or not how well I did in that. The winner's been announced and everything, but if you missed that, just go listen to the episodes, don't check their Twitter or anything, and you can enjoy that. Those episodes are brilliant. See how well you do with the questions. It was really fun to be a part of, so hopefully it's really fun to listen to as well. Other podcasts would be the Dan and Joe Film Show. They had their 10th episode recently. I was a guest on that, which was really fun. So we talked about some more streaming releases. We talked about Extraction, The Willoughbys, and Circus of Books. But yeah, it's been a really strange time running the blog in this period, but it's actually been really good, and we've seen a lot of interaction with the site, which is great. So thanks if you've read any of our stuff or commented or anything. We really appreciate that, because we do it for that conversation. So yeah, but this has been said before, don't worry if you're not being super productive, if you're not being creative. Everyone's going to take this time differently, and it's enough just to get through it. Just enjoy films. That's what we're all here to do, whether that's writing about them, watching them, making them. Just enjoy the art form that is cinema. Well, not cinema because you can't go, but film. It's the strangest time most people will probably have lived through, but just get involved in all that stuff on Twitter, the different polls that people are doing, and the different games, sort of to pick your top 3, that kind of thing, and just enjoy it, because that's really all we can do at the minute. Look out for each other, support each other's work, and enjoy films. So that's pretty much all from me, guys. I'm just out here trying to soak up the last of the Northern Irish sun, because I don't think it's going to last much longer, but hopefully wherever you are it's a bit sunnier and that you are keeping safe, and we'll get through this and see each other soon.